I forgot to update the stream info again. Okay. Pause that. Let me update. We are on number 10. 10. Update. Okay, let's hope that that's correct now. All right, well, let's see. Let me come over here. Turn these lights on. It's cold down here. Ugh. Okay, what were we working on? We were making this mailbox. Does that sound familiar? I'm going to kick my shoes off and bring my feet up. I like to sit Indian style, which probably is not the correct term anymore, but that's what they used to say when I was a kid. Crisscross applesauce. I like that one. Let's say that instead. That sounds better. I like to sit that way normally. So, and it also keeps my feet warm, tucking my feet up under my legs. Okay. Then this is going on there. I think the house is dry. I have such a headache. I think I actually need to be gluing the other side. Well, it's a good thing the glue wasn't coming out because I was about to glue it the wrong way. Okay, so there and there. And this goes like so. All right, so we have a little sled looking thing. Peel some of this glue off. I always worry it's going to peel off the color of the wood. So here we are so far. And now I believe this other piece is going to go on the top like such. So I wonder if I should glue it on and then glue the lid. In this, even though when I made the door, they implied that it was going to go right in here. They said leave space for the mailbox, but I think that since that was written, they started putting it out here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on the side of the building. So let's get some glue going. Okay. Glue, glue, glue. How high do they have it? They have it below the sign. I guess if there was a person, they probably wouldn't be very tall. And now I'm going to, I think I'm just going to put some glue on the top of it. I'll put a little on the edge that's going to go against the building. And then let's just do that. Ta-da, mailbox. Okay, let's see if that looks even. Oops, hang on one sec. I left something open on my real computer. Ow. And then I shocked myself. Yeah, it must be pretty dry in here. Hence the headache. Okay, so I believe we are up to date on where we are in the book here. I had jumped ahead when I thought I didn't have the wall pieces, but I think we're back to where we should be. So the next thing, there's a corrugated paper. This here, it's like a kind of a dark blue or a dark gray, grayish blue, brown on the other side. This is G04 according to this instructions here. It says cut G04 out according to the template before making. Pay attention to the direction of G04 when cutting as shown above. And then B01, which I believe is this. Okay, so let's go find the template. Put the lid back on this for the moment. And move my silicone pad. Alright, template. I think this is the template. Well, that's a little vague, isn't it? Cut the template via the real line. Please cut strictly according to the position of the material template. Avoid lacking of material finely. What? Avoid lacking of material finely. And they ended that with a semicolon. Cut out the outer frame, FRA-ME of the template. Cut out the material according to the placement position of template. So here we go. Come on, focus. Oh, come on. I want to make this joke. Show this poorly written. Oh, really? Alright, let's do this, and then let's come back. Nope, still nothing. There it is. Cut out the outer fra-me of template. Tips: put the whole template on the back of the material. Fix it with double-sided tape. Cut out the material to avoid the cloth and template moving in the process of cutting or cause the error in the material cutting or cause the material to be not enough. They did the best they could, probably. So, one way I can do it is cut out the whole template and put it on the back and then try to cut it out. Or I could cut each of the parts and put it on the back and draw lines around it, or I can measure each of these and just cut it the way it says. Alright, let's see. So we have 2.5 by Just under 13. 12.9. Let's say 12.9. 12.9. I don't know if that's really how you would say that. Okay, so 2.5 this direction. So that's 2.5. And then we need 12.9. 12.9. I'm not going to cut the 12.9 initially, but I will cut the other because it's not that much. See, it's showing this much of the edge would be cut off. And what if it's not correct? Alright, so I need some crappy scissors to cut through the corrugation. Okay, scoot that out of the way. Bring this back over. So, I could cut that off. I'm cutting it a little wider just in case. Okay, I could cut it off fully. So this is going to go here. There's a little bit of a messy part right there I'm going to fix. That's better. So that's cool. So that'll go there. Attach the eaves first, then attach the shop sign as shown. And the shop sign is D08, which is a little piece of brown wood, like so. And A08-9, which is a printed item. A08-9. It's a little sign there. Alright, I'm going to cut this out with my better scissors. Okay, so there's that. Get rid of these scraps. And put some glue on the sign board first. And then try to get it in the middle there. Next, I'm going to put glue on this roof. Okay. Oops. I don't know. I don't know that one direction looks better than the other, so let's lay it there like that. And I want it to come nice to the edge at the bottom, so I can't see the wood hanging out. So that goes like that, and then this is going to go up here somehow. So there's the example. So I guess I will put some glue on the bottom. And I'm not sure where else to put it. I guess I could put some up. Whoa, too much glue. I don't know, I just smeared some on there like that. And then let's try to get this in the middle somewhat. And let's see if I can pull some of those glue strings off of here. There we go. That's not bad. A little too much glue. It'll work. Okay. So I have these two pieces here. It's two gray pieces. One is called A06, which is solid. A07 has a cut out of it. There's also a beam. Oh. I didn't glue that down. There's that shelf, or that step. So there's a beam that needs to get put across. And also they're saying some type of an illustration. A0833. Ah, that is this guy, which I'm sure we've seen before. Famous artwork. Okay, move those over there. So I'm going to cut out A0833. There we go. And there. So they're saying that this piece is going above this window in here, up here. So I'm going to put some glue on the back. And I'm just going to stick it up in the middle, like so. There we go. So there's a light. Attach the light well as shown. Let me get back to that light. So the light is also mentioned on page 7. It's this one here that we did. I put the light together, but I did not put the fabric around it. So here's the fabric. Oops, I dropped my ruler. The fabric. Let me move this out of the way. There's the fabric. Here's the lamp. And here is the stick. So they're saying that this is going to get put across after the liquor shelf is glued to the back. So let me see where we're at, whether or not I can glue that back there now. Because I believe other wires get, okay. So they're saying to put the wires across the stick and through the hole in the liquor cabinet and then glue that down. And the wires will go out with it. Okay, so let's get this ready to go. Let me get the fabric glued onto the lamp. And they make it frayed, so once I get it glued on, I can fray the edges. So I'm going to take some glue and just blorp it onto this. Well, I'm glad I bought more glue, even though I haven't gotten to it yet, because I really think I will need it. Okay. So there's a decent amount of glue. I'm going to wrap this around it. Like so. Blech. Alright, and I guess I can pull some of these threads. They're just totally sticking to my fingers. It's lovely. It's new nail art. Come on. There we go. Oh well. Some of it does not want to come off. Close enough. So then it says affix it to the stick like so, and you want it to be kind of in the middle, and they don't have it very far down, so they have it pretty close to the stick like that, and then some glue like that, and I'll have to tape it on, I'm sure. Okay, so let me smear some glue on here. Pretty good. They're showing it just kind of, find some other illustrations of what it looks like. Just along the side of it, I guess. No, don't fall down. I feel like I need to pull it closer to the edge. Like such. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to either clip it or tape it. Where's my tape? Oh, it's right here. I should not have been doing that without the silicone pad. Regret. Okay. There's that. But I also want it to bend like so. Okay, before it dried, I was able to wipe that off of the cutting board. My husband sounds like he's moving furniture upstairs, so if you hear weird noises, it's Sean. All right, and then we'll have to see how that goes. So, next step, these wires will go through the top of this shelving unit. And then they're going to go out the back too, I'm sure, with everything else. So we'll get that started. And then I will be able to glue that down. This doesn't go as far. Where does it actually connect to? So it's going to go on top of the gray part and then get connected to the other side. So let's glue down that shelf first. So we're going to need glue on the bottom. And then glue on the sides that connect to the walls. Come on, glue. Does not want to come out. There it goes. Okay, lay that down there. Make sure the wires are all coming through. Oh, yep, hooked onto the front. Okay. Press that like that. Just set that there for now. Okay, so A0833 was this, which we did. And then it says this thing gets glued, which we have some tape in the way of. So let's see if it seems like it's glued enough to take that tape off. Okay, so it's going to go something like that. Tell which direction, because that's kind of a rectangle. I think it needs to go flat, which I ended up putting the wires there, so we'll hope that that works. Glue it wire side down. Alright, put that there, and some glue over here, and then let's get it even with the hole, like so. So it's not resting on anything in the front. It's just up against the wall. Hi, Unhaving. I've never sold one of these. I have, this will be the fourth of these miniatures I've completed, but I've never sold them. I don't know that I put them together well enough that I would really, anyone would want to buy them, honestly, because they're all kind of like, some of my other ones that I've made, the lights aren't hooked together correctly and some of the lamps don't work. I'm hoping this one will be good. I tested everything along the way, but that's not worked for me in the past. So what is stuck to what here? It's not coming up. There we go. Okay, so set that down there. I'm going to leave that piece of tape on there. Hopefully it will. Uh-oh, that's coming loose. All right, let's tape that down. Maybe it will glue better. Don't come off. If you mean, do I sell the kits? No, I don't sell the kits. This kit I got off of eBay. And other kits I've done on stream, I've gotten from Amazon, I believe. Okay. Don't move. Don't breathe. It may come apart. Okay, so now let me move back forward in the instructions. Hi, Ephraim. How's it going? Thank you for the Varick hellos. You're the one who said you liked Mass Effect and everything, right? I think I remember that correctly. Okay. So hopefully that won't fall apart. And we have these two pieces here. And this corrugated piece here. So let's scoot NWN. BG. NWN BG. What are those? My brain is blanking. Oh, is that still BioWare or is that Baldur's Gate? Okay, I played Dark Alliance. I really liked that one on PlayStation something something. Okay. So I'm going to measure these again because that seemed to work pretty well for the other thing I did. But we'll see how it goes on this piece here. Let's measure this one. That's one big rectangle. Okay, so we have 8, I'll say 8.2 this direction, and 12, 1, 2, 3, we'll say 12.5 this direction. Yeah, I played the Neverwinter that's online for a while there. Recently, semi-recently. Okay, so we need this thing here, and we need to pay attention to the way the green is going, because we need it to go that way. So we need 8.2 in this direction. And then we need 12.5 in this direction. 12.5. This is cut at an angle, so hopefully I have enough. Like they cut it at an angle. Okay. Hi, Holly. Holly is okay as well. Yes, Holly is great. Okay, so we are cutting this roof piece. How is everybody? How's it going? I am okay. So am I... Okay, so cut out, according to the template, which this is what I did. It doesn't look great. Attach to the no color side of this. So flip it over. And it's close. It'll do. Sitting watching streams. That sounds good. Oh, you're welcome. So my paycheck was really bad recently, and I thought that I asked one of my managers. I have like a million managers, and I don't know why, but whatever. So I asked one if something was happening, and they said no, it was not. So I was like, well, okay, so I guess I just make this little now because I have all the health insurance on my paycheck. My husband is on my health insurance. So they're trying to get me a raise. And until that can happen, they've asked me to work overtime just to get my paycheck up. So now I'm working a half an hour more a day, which, whatever, I guess. It's just weird. I guess I'm fine with it. They were like, or you could take less lunch. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I didn't say, hey, I stream on my lunch breaks. But, you know. Okay, so there's that. And this one, I think, is the same deal. We want to put this on here. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put this on here and I'll get it up in a corner real good. And then I'll just cut it with a knife rather than measuring it. That's cool you got home early from work. At least I work at home, you know? Like, I would be a lot more bitchy about a lot of stuff if I had to drive into an office all the time. Like I used to. So, yay for that regarding the pandemic, but that's the only thing. Okay, so I am just going to glue this whole back. With a bunch of glue. I should check my timer. And I'm going to get this nicely in a corner. Try and get it nice and straight on there. And then, where's my knife? Here it is. Uh-oh. I scooted it. I scooted it. Okay, I think it's all right. It scooted a little. Getting glue all over my knife. So hopefully all the lights I put into this thing are going to work. Someone came in earlier in the stream, they may still be here, asking if I sold these, and I assume they meant the completed product, which I do not, and mostly because they're not made the best. Maybe I could sell them pretty cheap, but some of the previous ones I've done, the lights don't all work, or things like that. So here's hoping this time they all work. Okay, that'll do. I will have to deal with that knife later. Get some of this paper off of here. Okay, so we have that piece and that piece. And it says, let's get this back over here. This is going to go on here. Oops, not on camera. With the glue. Hey, Captain Sniper. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. I don't always do craft streams, so if you like video games, sometimes I stream those also. So these are going to go like so, and you still cannot see it. There we are. They're going to go on here like this. And we have another piece that's going to be the connector in between, so it won't look so weird. This is, I think it's supposed to be a restaurant or a bar. There's below the camera here, there's a little picture of finished product according to a website. So, how do I glue these? Oh, let me get that other piece out. B16. Ooh, we are done with the box of B. B is empty. Okay, so I can take the tape off of there and put this box aside. We're done with that box. So we have this piece with these interesting little edges on them, and that's going to go up in between the roof parts. Alright, let's see how this lamp is. I glued this lamp on previously and taped it, hoping the wires would not come apart. I should check my timer. 13 minutes. I go back to work in 13 minutes. Alright, let's see if I can get this off of here. The tape is stuck to itself. Alright, there's one. Please don't pull the wire back off. There. Yeah. Izakaya. Is that a term for a bar, a restaurant, something along those lines? Okay. That seems good. So I think that's going to stay put. So now, let's get some glue. On here and on here and on here. Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, that was cool. I like your method of streaming when it probably, like I used to do that actually. I used to set up a camera and point it at the television. I made it so it was like super close up and I turned all the lights off in the room. But yeah, I know the feeling of doing it that way. And I don't know if I would like Jade Empire. I was hoping it was going to be more like Mass Effect and Dragon Age and stuff, where there was a lot more dialogue choices, dialogue trees, like KOTOR and that sort of thing. So I will have to look more into it. I believe we own it, so I just have to look. One of these days I'll take a picture. Oh, I think this needs to sit up higher. Of our game room. We have being a married couple who both like to play video games, we, instead of having a kid's room, since we didn't do the kid route, we have a game room that has both of our collections in it. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, there are dialogue things? Okay, I must have just missed some of that. Okay, so there's the roof with its little decorative center part there, and the light in here. Alright, where are we at? Carpet, G09. Let's find G09. Carpet. I think it's this little woven piece here. Oh, I see. That's going on the doorstep. So that's going to go right in here. 4 by 2 centimeters is what it's saying to do here. I think I might not be able to draw on the back of this with a pencil, but I'm going to try 4 by 2, 4 by 2. So there's 2. Yeah, I need a pen. Here's a marker. Draw very lightly. 2. And 2. How's everybody feeling today? Health-wise, mentally. My sinuses hurt, but other than that, I think I'm alright. Okay. I have to try and guess at this. I think it's gonna be, let's do, it'll be close. That's good, I'm glad. You all were not feeling well for a little bit there, and I was worried. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. 2. And 2. Alright, let's see if I can guess a line for that. I don't want to draw the whole line in marker. I'm afraid it'll show through. That looks close. Vacation, yay! That's too big. So here's what I have to go from, but I think it's hanging off even more than that. I think it needs to be cut down further. All right, I'm going to cut it just a little bit more. Where are you going? If you want to say. That's a little better. Yeah, we'll do that. And also, this other thing gets put here. This little menu display gets put over there. I think I'm going to have to open up the new glue bottle after this episode. Okay, so there's some glue, like so. There we go. And then, are they saying to put that yet? I can't tell if they're saying to put the sign yet. Cool. Last time I went to Pennsylvania, I went to Philly, right? Philly's where Big Ben, not Big Ben. The Liberty Bell is. And we went to a place called Blackbird Pizza. Yeah, not Big Ben. We went to this place called Blackbird Pizza, vegan place, and they had like a Philly cheesesteak, a vegan one. It was so good. It was amazing. And we also went to a place called, God, what was it? Not Veggie Grill, that's a chain. A chain local to that area that had really good sandwiches. And that one was, the food there was really great. Okay, so here's what we've got here. We're going to put that little menu sign down, and then it looks like we're putting in this picture. So that there, this, the little kitty cat, the little sign, some other cutouts, this other sign here. Cut out the printing paper, attach them well as shown below. The printing paper. One of the other instructions that it was saying, it had the word frame, F-R-A-M-E, and it put a hyphen in it. So they did the best they could. I actually love it when I get things that have bad translations like that, or as some people say, English. I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, so let's see. We have A08, 22, and 21. That's these guys. Cute. Look at that cat. Look at those fish. So cute. And we have A08, 24, which is that. That's pretty. And A08, 26. Which is incorrectly diagrammed. Great. So they're saying A08, 26 is this little man here, but it's a fan. We did do that little man there. He's on a little board there. So we do have that. Let's cut out some of these items. Where are my good scissors? Good scissors. Are you all in the mood for one or the other? I mean, once I get done with this lunch break, I will be back at work and I can tune in, but I won't be able to hear anything. So I don't know if I should be the one to pick. Which one is easier to stream based on the circumstances? I mean, like one you just like say I'm streaming, and the other one you have to hook up a camera. There's that. That's how I used to do it. On my YouTube channel, there are some pretty funny ones of me streaming some Dynasty Warriors game, probably. And I had a camera on a tripod, like a phone camera. It worked when I didn't have another way to do it, so. Okay, I'm going to put that aside because I don't think they meant for that one to be used yet. I feel like I have something in my eye. Great. Alright, let me move some of this. I might be able to use that later for something. Okay. And they have a little fishy up here. Okay, come on. Like so. Ah, Twitch Mobile. Smart. I don't even think Twitch existed when I was doing that before. I think I was just recording and uploading it to YouTube. Oh, my alarm. Okay, time to go back to work. Let me glue this on here real quick. And then we'll find someone to raid. And this one they have kind of diagonal, so I'm going to put that like that. There we go. Okay. Don't forget to put the cap back on the glue. I'm going to need to, I think I'm going to need to open the new glue though. Let me set this in there, let it come down to the front. Okay, let's find someone to raid. Let's raid Crimson Fox. They have only 4 people in their stream. So let's go see what they're doing. They're playing Minecraft, I believe. And let's start the raid. Here we go. We're about to go. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for saying hello. I appreciate it. And we are raiding.